Good day to all of my fellow classmates and my instructor. This is the week 4 RISE self-evaluation for this class and this course of new media tools. My name is Jason Mitchell and let's get started. The first part of RISE self-evaluation would be to reflect on how did my attitude, logic, and behaviors influence my projects during this month. When I first saw the title of the class, I remember getting excited about the possibility of learning about new ways of producing different forms of media. With the first assignment, we were asked to share what got us to this very moment. This stroll down memory lane was something that I had to do for other previous classes, but this time it focused on how to tell that same story and connect with the audience in more than just the usual way. I definitely had an open mind towards learning how to tell that same story in a different way using different media tools. And I think that it was important for me to have a willingness to soak up all that this class would have to offer me and keep an open mind. The second part of RISE self-evaluation would be to inquire. As I started working on my projects, some of the things that I realized I wanted to know more about was definitely the effect of blogging and all its potential uses in terms of the power of different media platforms. The one project that has had the most lasting effect on me will have to be the week 1 project where we were asked to start a blog. I absolutely love this, and I've always wanted to start one for my own personal life and use, but throughout this course I've learned how to not only create a blog, but how I can make it useful for more than just my own personal thoughts. The best resource that I've had available to me is YouTube tutorials. And quite honestly, I've always heard that saying that if you want to find something out, you can Google it or you can find a YouTube video on how to exactly do what you want to do. And this is definitely true. I've had some amazing videos that I've had the pleasure of helping me do certain tasks when it comes to completing certain projects that I had to do for this course this month. The third part of RISE self-evaluation would be to suggest if I had more time, I would have, or what could I have done differently to improve the projects over this past month. I've had a great time experimenting with such programs as Final Cut Pro X and of course blogging. If I had more time, I would definitely would have made more blog entries. I also enjoyed, as I said, experimenting with Final Cut Pro. Throughout week 2, as well as last week, I discovered how visual stimulation has become an increasingly important element in business and the use of media. And with that being said, I realize now that I need to do a better job of concentrating on the visual aspects of any project that I do from now on. This is basically the first impression that a viewer or a client of any of my work will encounter, and I will be judged on this. So it's got to be delivered as effectively as I possibly can. And the last part of self-evaluation through the RISE model will be elevate. How does my experience working with new media tools inform and support my professional objectives? And how will I use this in my career? My experience with developing video and visually enhancing my projects will allow me to connect with my potential clients in ways that words and other forms of media communication cannot. My overall professional objective is to become a public relations consultant. With adding these new media tools to my arsenal of knowledge, I understand the importance of telling a story, framing arguments, and offering suggestions and solutions for my clients. I've decided to start my own personal blog, and with that, I also know now the importance of always including a visual element in everything that I do. The saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words couldn't be more true in this new digital age that we are in. I appreciate you guys' time, and this experience throughout this course has been amazing, and I look forward to more. Thanks a lot.